Hello friends, Just Also here, welcome back once again to Jurassic World Evolution 3, and we have a very exciting episode planned today, because if we go over to our hatchery, you will see we are incubating the Indominus Rex, which is our first ever one, and our first ever hybrid. We're starting off with a big bang. So, we got, like, 8 minutes till that's ready, so we should probably get started on an enclosure for it, because it's gotta live somewhere. Oh. This probably doesn't have maintenance. Nope. Okay, just a sec. Just put that down there. There we go. Get those fixed up. Alright, so... we need a path. This path? Which path is it? What's the path here? Hang on. Is it just normal? I think it's just normal, but a different color. Oh well. Let's change it. Let's go for this one. So, what I think I want is for this to kind of split off. Yeah, we can kind of ramp up there. And we'll bring this up this way. Yeah, that's an atrocity. Just go through and flatten it out. Maybe we could have this thing where you're, like, looking down into the valley for it. I don't know. Here, how about we do that. And then... this kind of goes along this way. And this goes there. How's that slope? It's not ideal. Oh. Okay. So we'll have that. Just smooth the crap out of it. Nice and smooth. Okay. Ooh, and our last ever fossil, at least until they add more creatures. Cool. Okay. So. I don't think I want to connect one onto there exactly. Yeah. So this is a long ways to make people walk, but we can put stuff along here. Another thing we definitely need to do is expand our monorail today. Okay. And these are gonna need lots of power. Let's get a big substation. We can hit, like, this entire area. Yeah. Awesome.
Ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
What do we think? Heavy fence? Feels like it might be worth it. Yeah, this feels kind of necessary. Okay. And it'll be like a very long, thin kind of enclosure. Okay. There we go. That's actually not huge. It's not as big as I thought it was when I was building it. But we can expand it if needed. We can always kind of bring this farther back, this whole setup we've got here. I think it'll be okay, though. I mean, it's only going to be the one, and this is big enough for 5 Spinosauruses, so I think it should be okay. Cool. And I was gonna kind of save it up so it would be like the sort of... This main street looks really nice. Sorry, I'm so distractible this morning, apparently. I was gonna kind of save it up so that it'd be like the final carnivore we needed to win, but it's okay. I'm just excited to have it. Like, I've never been a huge fan of the hybrids, but they're undeniably very cool looking, and yeah, should be pretty neat. Can we do research on anything? We can get cryptosporidosis inoculation. That'd be good. We actually had an issue with that breaking out recently, so that'd definitely be a good move. Okay. Let's go faster. I guess what we should also do is kind of set up our monorail, see if we can fit this anywhere else. We can put it there. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're working on that right now, the transport rating. So, just hang tight, game. Everything's fine. Where is our substation right now? Is it a backup generator? That's cringe. Oh, shoot. It's ready. Okay. Indominus Rex. Let's fly her in. Oh, everything hates her. Cool. Is this within maintenance? No, it's outside of it. Where's our maintenance post for this area? Can we move it without losing anything? Oh yeah, pretty easily. And it's Team 1 on this one. Awesome. Wonder if it might be worth getting a second maintenance team over here. Yeah, maybe we can put that right here.
Asset transportation in progress.
Maintenance facility. Kind of tuck it in there. Yeah. There we go. And it needs a little substation. Awesome. Okay. We need posts. We don't need to assign them to anything, we just need to put these down. That actually covers everything right there. So we'll just put Team 3 on that. Awesome. Excellent. Okay, is there any chance of us getting a monorail down over here? I don't think there is. Sure. Yeah, that actually looks kind of okay. Cool. Bring this that way through the concavenator coelophysis enclosure. Doesn't look like we're having any other issues with that. So, go figure. Awesome. Ooh, she's landing.
There was a time where I had nothing but respect for the great minds behind this hybrid. The research it required, the careful genetic splicing of so many exaggerated predator characteristics. Now I respect its creators far less, but the Indominus Rex itself still demands awe.
That's a fair take. I can get behind that, Dua. Okay, and there's more pasture over this way, so it should be good. And it needs prey because of course it does. Awesome. Look at that thing. I actually really love that skin that we've got for it. So cool. That green. It blends in really nicely with the forest as well. And that, yeah, that's done loads for our rating. It added like 3,000. What is your rating? Low for, yeah, incapable of producing offspring. 1,660, of course, it's the devil's number. If you believe in that sort of thing. Ooh. Terrifying. I mean, breeding this thing is probably the least ethical thing we've ever done as a park manager. Like us kind of as a collective. But, you know, what you gonna do? Okay, so what I think we need next is just a monorail station right here. There's like, I always like to have as many posts as possible when putting down monorail track. It just feels weird otherwise. Is that gonna be too sharp? Nope. It's perfect. Nice. Okay, and then this one can connect to something down here. So, while we're expanding things, let's just bring that over as well. We can fix it over eventually. 'Cause this is pretty awful looking. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a very, very lumpy terrain over here. Okay. Okay. What I want to do is kind of make this look a little more uniform, so that the terrain doesn't just change around the path. Okay. Oop. Oh god, who did it? Was it the Spinos? Yep, it was the Spinos. Okay. Excellent. This doesn't have power. We'll just put that right there. Lovely. Okay.
Monorail station has opened and guests will be arriving shortly.
Let's put down some pasture stuff here. Looks a little bit odd without it. Yeah, that's better. Oh, yeah. That is our thumbnail right there. I don't know. The jaw looks a little weird, actually. I don't know. We'll take the shot. We'll go into slow-mo. Hang on. Where is she? We lost her. Okay. You press the rotate buttons by accident in capture mode, it's basically a death sentence. You're never gonna get anything to look good ever again. Oh, there's so many good shots. Damn it. Eh. Riveting content, I know. There we go, that's about right. Get like a Dutch angle thing going on. Oh, it's hunting. Okay, let's watch this in slow-mo. Dang it! I keep pressing it. There we go. That's it. It stands out a lot more against that sort of backdrop. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see which one we end up using. I might honestly use that first one still. So cool. She's pretty awesome. I've never been a huge fan of it conceptually, but the design has always been pretty neat. Okay, so we brought this path down this way so we can put in something here. A monorail station. Hard at work. And I guess we'll just bring this one through the Smino enclosure. This is definitely overdue. Yeah, okay. And alright. Connect that there, and everything is dandy. We need more guest stuff in these areas, of course, but yeah. Our shelter coverage isn't good enough either now. That's pretty easy to fix, though. Just put it right there. Okay, and that covers quite a lot, actually. Yeah, okay, we're good. Actually. Okay, so park's looking great. How's everybody doing today? How's life going for y'all? How's 2026? It's not looking so good right now for reasons I won't get into, but man, world news goes crazy. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Hope you're all doing well, hanging in there despite the insanity of everything happening. This innovation center is so cool looking. And I have Vacation by the Go-Go's stuck in my head. What's needs to be... Oh, it's the aviary. Let's make some other dinosaur. I think we talked about putting Centausaurus in here with our Stegos. Our Stegos are also getting kind of old, unfortunately. But we can breed humble ones, and then we'll have more leeway. But yeah, we still haven't had Centausaurus, if I remember correctly, and it just needs fiber. So it should fit in pretty nicely. What do we want it to look like? This has always been one of the more forgettable animals in the game, for sure. Amazon rainforest is kind of nice. That blue looks decent. What do we think? I think Rana's good, actually. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay, and we'll just make them humble, because there's no reason not to do that. Awesome. Cool. We'll get that on the go. And yeah. So now we have 36 out of 40. We need like one more thing. What lives in here right now? It's the Dimorphodon and the Tapiara. Yeah. Because, okay, I said one more. I want to end it off with Shanzusaurus, which is one of my favorite carnivores in the game. Now that we have our Indominus, I think that'll be kind of the next episode's focus, because it's really cool. Oh, our Spinos are getting old too? No. I guess maybe we can cut into this enclosure then, if that's the case. We can... If our other Spinosaurs pass away from old age after a long life, we can cut this enclosure in half probably and put like another Spinosaurid in here. That's a shame though. Well, their babies will live on. I don't think we've actually bred Spinosaurus yet either. Like, obviously we've had the babies and stuff because the game gave them to us, but we haven't actually made our own Spinosaurus yet at this point. I guess if we wanted to preserve this bloodline, that would be the thing to do, is to add another, because I think our... Oh no, they are a pair, but I think they're siblings, so I don't think they can reproduce. Yeah, we need another batch. Okay. So, is there something we can add? I don't know. I'm kind of overthinking it a little bit in general. Let's see. We've got so much room now. We probably should set up some guest infrastructure here. Let's connect this here as well. Probably just here, honestly. You know what? I actually think the Alpine Europa ones look pretty good in this environment. Okay, so that's food. We need drink. Okay. And we need shopping. Is that gonna ruin anything? I think that'll be okay. There we go. Yes. Alright. So they're losing money. We need to get more people over here. Compared to... I guess we can put like a hotel down as well. We maybe... Oop, our Spinos are fighting. This requires dramatic music, because everything in this game requires dramatic music. Oop, our silos are maturing. That's good. Large hotel. Europa Hotel? Yeah. Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
Excellent. And I think now that they're grown up, the Concavenator shouldn't be able to kill them.
This needs some work.
So that's good. Oh shoot. I forgot about this. So we'll keep 2. We'll make 1 male as well. There we go. Okay. Great. Yeah, I need just, like, one more thing. Oh no, our Carnos are getting old too. Everyone's elderly. I don't like it. Maybe this is an excuse for us to make more Carnotauruses. Finally. How's our Ceratos? Looking good. Okay. So, how's this stuff? They're all losing money because nobody's over here, so... we're gonna wait on that. What if we put in, like, a lagoon? Is that insanity? Could be. Our Silos are fighting. This requires dramatic Silovice's fighting music. Okay. I don't know why the lagoon makes things so laggy. Okay. Yeah, something like that. It's actually kind of cool. If we, like, maybe make the path sort of overlook it. Fence? What? Where? Where? Okay. I can't demolish it. Okay. There we go. Weird. Okay, I guess it was just deteriorating or something over time. We should really upgrade that fence. Is that this? Yes, we've got Gigant Spinosaurus on the go. That's great. Okay. And we can start moving our Sintaus.
Asset collection request received.
And that should happen. And let's do this fence. It's the big Jurassic Park 3 fence. Too close to Spinosaurus.
We are pleased to welcome the Centausaurus to the park.
And this should also actually alleviate some of our power, because the heavy fences don't use power. Oh shoot, I forgot. They get deleted while this happens.
Asset transportation
Whoops.
underway.
Okay, we'll just have to keep a close eye on the Spinos and where they are while this is happening. This back line shouldn't be an issue. Because theoretically they should be pretty enclosed by it at all times. Okay. Sintaus. We still can't release these ones. I don't know why that's, like, locked now. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, they got plenty. They're very happy in here. He just needs some friends. Awesome. Obstructed by what? Okay. Excellent. Let's finish doing this real quick. Okay.
Asset has been collected.
This is what we need to be nervous about, but they should all be hanging out over there, unless they, like, see it and make a beeline for it. They're seeing it. It is a big stretch of fence. Maybe we should be being more careful. Yeah, they're going for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Centausaurus to the park.
Can we put in... Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna have them knocked out. Come on. Don't do it. No. Oh, it's not building it because she's walking out. Oop, she's going back in. Oh, good job. Okay. Good. Okay. Good dinosaur. Okay. So they should no longer be a danger to guests. And yeah, okay, that was potentially really bad, but it's fine. And they all now have dinosaur threat on them, but you know what? It's okay. So, we've got a lagoon here. What are we gonna do with the lagoon? We need to get a path down there somehow. I guess what we should do is gonna have this go like that. Yeah, and then it goes along there. I like that. As far as things go, that's a pretty cool looking thing. Yeah. Maybe it'll fit this anywhere. We can fit it over there. And then I guess we can just...
Delivery complete.
Terrain too steep. We can bring down the Cerrado enclosure a little bit. Yeah, that is the Cerrado enclosure, right? Yep. Sure is. Yeah, like a little hidden side path sort of thing. Oh, dang it. Okay. Dang. Okay, let's see. Can I run it along here? I guess I can do that, yeah. Or, no, we don't want to do that. Okay, Control Y. Yeah, maybe we'll put Megalodon in here. Who knows? Oop. And we got baby little Gigant Spinosauruses. Awesome. They're actually really cute. Look at their little shoulder spikes. That's adorable. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's really cute. We need to put more things in here as well. Okay. Let's just get that lagoon connected, and I think those baby Gigants are a good note to leave off on. Yeah. Awesome. And we need power. Of course, everything needs power. And we need a ranger team. Team 6. Okay. Cool. So we're going to leave this episode off here. Next episode, we're probably going to get things finished off. We're going to get probably our... What we'll probably do is we'll get 3 Shanzusauruses and then maybe like Megalodon to finish things. Assuming... I hope this is big enough for a Meg. I think if we make it humble, it should be. Anyway, so that to look forward to in the next episode. Like and subscribe if you want to see that. And thank you so much for watching. Have a delightful rest of your day. Goodbye.